Cemeteries, that's where their bodies are. That's for the dead. Memorials are for the living. It's for us to remember. Because if you don't, the history gets lost, and complacency is the worst thing that could set in here. I was an officer for 28 and a half years here at San Quentin. There's a little memorial marker underneath Tower 1 as you walk in before you come through the front count gate. And I've always looked at that, and then studying the history of San Quentin, I realized that one of the names was misspelled on that marker, and then another date was wrong on that marker, and I just didn't think that showed enough respect to the people who had fallen in the line of duty here. San Quentin Memorial is a place where people can come and reflect and think about the people who have given their lives here. 30 years ago, very soon after Birchfield was killed in the line of duty, June 8, 1985, a lot of people were talking about what we could do to maybe, memorialize them a little better than that marker out there. The memorial really became solidified when we had plans drawn up, and the warden actually said, go ahead and do it, but don't spend a dime of state money. So we had the ability, we had the manpower, and why not just get it done? The blue stone was quarried up here in the hills of San Quentin, so that's very historic in and of itself. The brick here, you see on the walkway, that's all from the Sash and Blind building. It was taken down in the 70s. I mean, this is San Quentin history you're walking on. Sergeant Birchfield died in line of duty here. That was kind of controversial to put his name at the base of the memorial. The memorial isn't specifically dedicated to him, okay, but that plaque was there because he was the last officer to die in the line of duty here, and everybody that was working here at that time, most of us knew Birchfield. When people come and stand on this memorial and look at the plaques, or as they're going to their duty and passing by, I hope they stop and at least reflect a little bit from time to time. To me, this is hallowed ground. There's all these names on these plaques here, and what they wouldn't give to be anonymous. I brought my wife Melissa here today with me to have her kind of get a different perspective on what I did here at San Quentin. The hardest part of putting this memorial together was not the memorial, not the physicality of the construction. It was finding and talking to the victims' families. People had not maybe perhaps grieved enough or grieved in the way they needed to. They didn't have the closure on those tragic events, and this place actually gave them a place to maybe get a little bit of that. Nothing's guaranteed here. You get to come to work. Sometimes you don't get to come home on time. Sometimes you have to stay an extra shift. And these guys didn't get to go home, not one of them.